We're here with Pat Flood to get a analysis on UFC 126. So I'll give it over to Pat.
All right, thanks, Tori. First of all, first fight I'd like to talk about is John Jones versus Ryan Bader. This should be a really interesting matchup, and the winner of this match will likely get a title shot. Maybe in 6 months or so. Not right away, probably, but I think Ryan Bader's a real tough, rugged wrestler. He's never lost. He's a decorated wrestler from Arizona State, and he's really improved his stand-up game. So I think he might try to bang with John Bones Jones, which could be a mistake. But John Jones, as we all know, has tremendous talent. He's well-rounded in every aspect of the game. He's an amazing striker, actually a college wrestler, and he can pretty much do it all. So he's kind of taller and lankier than Bader, which will give him the reach advantage, but Bader's more powerful, so it could be a hard fight to call, even though John Jones is, he's favored by plus 250, I believe, or plus 350, I forgot which one. But in the end, I think Bader's ego might try to get him to stand with Jones, which is a mistake. And I think Jones will get the knockout in this fight. But, it's not really a knock on Ryan Bader. I just don't think he's ready for John Jones yet. Okay, the second fight I'd like to talk about is Forrest Griffin versus Rich Franklin, which it's really a very equal bout that a lot of people probably in the back of their minds have wanted to see for a while, because it's another one of those where you think, my God, who's going to win? Who's the better fighter? And in my opinion, I think Forrest Griffin's going to take him. I think Griffin really has to put on a good fight to prove himself to the people again after that Anderson Silva embarrassment. And I think Rich Franklin can stand and bang with anyone, but he's just a little slower than most. But him and Griffin basically are equal stand-up. But I think Griffin's a lot taller and a lot bigger naturally, which Griffin looked very small at the weigh-in, but that was all due to getting the water out of his system. So he's probably going to be about 220 when the fight starts. And I think his ground game is slightly better, and I think he's going to eke out a decision. Maybe unanimous, probably split decision. I think it's going to be a really close fight. Could be an entertaining fight, because both guys have a lot to fight for, so we'll see. And finally, Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort is the fight that most of us UFC fans have wanted to see for the last year or so at least, because both guys have incredible stand-up, and Silva's very elusive, and he hasn't really had a tough fight besides the Sonnen fight. But other than that, he's really had no one that could ever stand and bang with him. And Belfort can do that if the real Vitor, if the old Vitor Belfort is back. So another thing most people don't realize, Vitor, even though he was a champion of, I think it was UFC 7, he's still only 33 years old. And Silva's actually the old guy in this match. He's 36, but this fight has all the ability to have so many fireworks and great stand-up bang, and I'm hoping Vitor knocks him out. I'm hoping he crushes him, but in the end, I think I think Anderson Silva's going to win, but it won't be by knockout. I think he's going to take advantage of a tired Vitor Belfort in about the third round or so, and maybe kind of do what he did to Dan Henderson, a little rear naked choke submission. So that's what I believe. I believe Silva's going to win, but I really think he's going to win by a submission. So I can't wait to see these fights, and we'll see what happens.